Good morning. Welcome to my kitchen. I can't tell you how excited / nervous I am, and I really get off on that energy. So here we are. This is episode 1 of Cooking with Dave and Music, featuring special guest Angie and my unborn child. It's a girl. So let's get right down to business. We got an exciting episode for you today. Anyone who saw the pilot, it was a gong show. It was a gong show. I just want you to know there was no forethought in that. Angie and I were in the kitchen the other night, and she said, "This would be hilarious if we filmed this sometime." And I went, "Hey, crazy enough to work, let's do it." Threw it down, and the rest was made up as we went. Now, one time she also said while we were in bed, naked, farting, and laughing a lot, she said we should film this sometime. We could call it Laughing Naked in Bed. That we haven't done yet, but you know what? If enough people ask for it, who knows? Alright, that just happened. So, on today's episode, let's get right down to it. We've got eggs Benny, avocado, fresh made hollandaise, like classic real hollandaise sauce. We are going to be talking about the BC teacher strike. I don't know why. And we're going to be visiting More Cafe in Lower Gibsons. And a little treat for you, we're going to be taking our Eggs Benny to go to the picket line and seeing some real picketing teachers. So, now that you know what's coming, let's talk just a little bit about our recipe, get that going, and then we'll move on, alright? First I need a bit of this, because I'm not hyped enough already. This cup is special to me. You're going to see a lot of it. It's perfect for a person like myself because you can't knock it over. Okay? So this is coffee and this is water. Just so everyone knows, there we go. So we're looking for transparency on the show. Water, water, just water. Alright folks, I don't want anyone judging what goes on here, you know. So, today, we are going to make a dozen Eggs Benny from scratch. I know, it's crazy. So, my background's in...
For the people on the picket line.
Thank you. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get English muffins in the oven, warming up. Angie's going to open those up. Angie, bam, you're on it. She's like a wife and a sous chef. I love her so much.
Do you want them on a baking tray?
The baking tray's in there. Watch out, it is hot, young lady.
Okay.
She doesn't like touching hot stuff. I don't mind so much. Like, I don't mind, but that just happened. So, advice of the day. I knew we had to go there, but let's just throw that in there. Ladies and gentlemen, find someone who will laugh at your farts. Spend the rest of your life with them, no matter what. Last night was especially special. Our good dear friend Brett Josh made us a spicy Japanese curry 2 nights ago. We had the leftovers yesterday, followed by gourmet pierogies. Future show. Let's just say there's a lot of laughs to be had last night. So, back to recipe. Egg muffins. Egg muffins. This is not that place. These are English muffins. English muffins. From the land
Am I buttering these?
where I come from. No butter. Those are going to go in there, warm me up. So basics, muffin, egg. We got a giant pot, already come to a boil. Here's the key, folks. This is really important. Huge amounts of vinegar. We're doing 12 eggs at once. What does vinegar do, Brett?
What it does is it holds the eggs together when they enter the water.
And if you were using smart guy language, what would we call that?
You've caught me on the spot, Dave. I don't remember.
That's why I'm in charge.
Are you after coagulation there?
Coagulate. Not the word of the day, but that is coming. We got a special guest for you today, folks, but you're going to have to hold on for that. So we have lots of white vinegar, which, when the eggs go in, it makes them coagulate. Hold together, okay? This is a double burner. Just barely simmering. We're going to do our hollandaise sauce in there. So, before we get too far, today's music is brought to you by the Picket playlist on Deezer, available after the show. I'm going to post it. Every show is going to have 10 to a dozen songs with the theme. So these are songs that inspire me, get me riled up, give me hope to keep going in these dismal days while we're hoping to get back to work. This is Fake Empire by The National. I don't know if the song has anything to do with this, but I'm dedicating this song, Fake Empire, to the liberal government who believe that they've built an empire, but we know it's not real and it's coming down. And the horn section just gets me going. So, now that the muffins are going in there, what do we got in front of us here? This is our copious amount of butter. I washed my hands, friends. I did. More food safe today. Avocados pre-sliced. Now, every recipe on the show should be able to be made in 15 minutes. We're breaking it up. 15 minutes. We're leaving. We got classic mozzarella. We want this to melt. We want it to be drippy. Mozzarella, avocados on top. A little smoked paprika. Maybe some chipotle. So, classic hollandaise. We need lemon. Okay? The lemon, we don't need much. If you put too much, it's just going to have an odd citrus taste. Hollandaise needs just a touch of lemon, some water, tons of butter, and egg yolks. Okay? So, bam. Local eggs, you can pick them up. There's a house by the honey farm right by Persephone, growing on the coast. Boom. You drop off your money at the door. They trust you. If you don't have money, drop it off the next day. They didn't say that. I did. Sorry, guys. I always drop it off. So, if you don't know how to do this, pretty simple. Okay, crack the eggs lightly. Use the cup of the egg. Oh, beautiful. Wash your hands after this, folks. Okay?
With soap.
We got 2. Egg yolk, that's what we want. Egg yolk there, whites in the thing. So we're gonna post this recipe. It's from Food Network. Angie, can you grab me the name of the lovely lady who shared this with us? She's got a nice name. I like it. I want to give her props. Because there's a lot of recipes out there, and it's not about the recipe, it's about the technique, which is what we're going to be showing you today. Because the technique is so crucial.
This is from Daphna Rabinovich.
I think it's Daphne, darling. Daphne.
It says Daphna.
Daphna. Okay. Hey, Daphna, I hope that's your real name, and if it's Daphne, don't be offended, but let's get clear. It looks like Daphna. Okay? So,
It does say Daphna.
it says Daphna.
It says Daphna Rabinovich.
Her name's Daphna Rabinovich. So, egg yolks. Okay, butter. We gotta get the butter melting right away. Actually, we're gonna do something awful and nuke it. This is a clean bowl and just put it aside.
Food safe.
So, this recipe is getting in the way of me talking. I think you want to whisk those. We don't need this. Make some eggs for the kids later. Alright, so before we get too far with this pesky recipe, Rolling Stones, Satisfaction, I Can't Get No. Not talking about her. I don't think I need to explain why this is on the Picket playlist. Fassbender, seriously, man, just give me what I want. Give me what the kids need, and then let's get back to work. Before we get too far, some special thanks here, because the reality is, this wouldn't be happening if people didn't believe in it. We were crazy enough to put this out there, and I want to start by thanking Jennifer Bonkowski, our official #1 fan. Jennifer, this one's for you, okay? Also, she's our #1 fan. I want to thank our #1 man, Mr. Brett Josh, who you'll be seeing later. He is behind the camera. Thank God. Better point of view today. Mr. Bob Cotter. You know what? This guy was selling Apple products in the 80s. He's inspiration. He understands the way technology is going to help our society and help us as a community. Love talking with this guy. Came by yesterday, offered us a camera, offered his support. Charlene from Coast Cable, she said she'd watch this show. We're making it just for you, Charlene. You know, if you and a few other people are enjoying it, that's awesome. So, we're going to move on, but I want to make sure that you guys understand what we're doing here. So, let's check in on the recipe, and we'll get back to the vision statement. So, So, this is already hot. We need our whiskey thingy. Oh, she's such a good soup. So, whisk the egg yolks, which were like...
Right here.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna whisk... Thank you, darling. Do you want to get a spatula and get that all out? So we whisk them until they start to turn white. Okay? Now, look at this. It's called teamwork, folks. Find somebody. Someone who will support you. You know, when this started, I wouldn't have continued doing it if she didn't think it was crazy enough to work, because she's like an anchor. I'm like the kite. This is me. She's the string. She's my string, folks. So it starts getting white. Then we need a tablespoon of water, a tablespoon of lemon juice. Woo! Water. I know I drank out of that. Shh, don't tell anyone. Tablespoon of lemon juice. Boom. Beautiful. Now,
What's it look like inside there, Dave?
let's see. So, until it's frothy and milky, it's all about air with the holidays, okay? All about air. This sauce for later. Vito! Dance break. So I'm suggesting that, as Lawrence the Machine said, we shake it out. We take all the stress. This is why we're doing the show. I want you to laugh at me. I want you to enjoy yourself. I want you to make some good food. I want you to take care of yourself. So, beautiful. Okay? Boom. So, while I'm working on this, we're going to go right to word of the day. Word of the day, big words with Brett from Australia. This is a different show, folks. Okay? So, we have a little cut. All editing here is only necessary. We're going to pause, and then we're going to go straight to big words. And our big word of the day today is my favorite word, and it's how I feel about the BC teacher strike. I am a little bit discombobulated. Big words with Brett?
Big word. Oh, sorry.
Oh, what? Were you?
I was about to do a big word.
Hey,
Big
you know what?
word!
He's a big boy. He can do this on his own.
Big word today is discombobulate, apparently. Now, I need to go and find this word in this dictionary. Please note.
That is a...
This is before the internet, kids. This is how we look stuff up.
It's called a book.
It's called a book.
Right,
It feels really good in your hands.
Okay, here we go. Discombobulate. Informal. To upset, confuse, or frustrate. Her plans were discombobulated by the turn of events.
Or plans to what? Educate the next generation, inspire them, encourage them, hold them up, give them our hope. That was my plan. And it's been a little bit discombobulated by who?
That'd be one Christy Clark.
Christy Clark! Hey, we're bringing back. No hashtag Christy Clark. No hashtag. No Christy Clark.
Thank you, Brett.
Brett.
That was beautiful.
Brett has been on the picket line since 5 this morning. Support your local teachers. Like literally, like give them a hug, buy them coffee, take them out on dates, long walks on the beach, you know, whatever.
Ask before you hug them. It can
Yes.
get weird.
It took me months to be able to do that, like, without him biting me. All right, Brett, thank you for your presence. And when we get back to this, it's almost ready.
Okay, food for the teachers. Nice back, Dave. Your baskets to the camera, just letting you know.
Are we back on?
We never stopped.
We never stop. So
We're seamless.
I
So
didn't
here-
know you're supposed to pause it.
That's
here's
alright.
the thing. So you gotta whisk this till you start to see the bottom, and then
Okay, let's bring it closer.
You gotta see that, Dave. Oh, nice.
okay, then the key is not too much heat because these are eggs, and we'll cook them. We'll literally cook them if we have too much heat. Angie, could you get the butter we put aside? So notice in the recipe, We put it by the side.
little butter?
Tiny bit of butter, because the cold butter actually stops the cooking.
2 tablespoons.
So one tablespoon now. And we take a little pause because this takes about a minute. So we'll be back in a moment with our next song. Welcome back. So I was really hot, so I changed my shirt. And I'll tell you why I'm wearing a pink shirt in a moment.
I think it's red.
You know, these are the things we fight about. Pink, red. So we got the
I know color.
we got the cold butter in there to slow down, and now do it. So this takes a while. And you gotta take care of yourself, kids. So this song is dedicated to all the teachers on the Picket line. Okay? To keep me from educating you, babe. Okay? This is not too big for us to conquer, folks. Okay? It seems hard, it seems painful, it seems frustrating. Just slow that down a bit. But we can do this, okay? So we're gonna take a little break, because this is gonna take about 3 minutes. And you don't want to watch this the whole time.
This is just melted butter. We're just removing it very slowly.
And we'll be right back. Alright? Cheers. It's hot over there. Let's come over here for a moment. Talk to you
Because I'm
soon.
standing here.
That's a hot joke. So Andy's joke of the day is hot can mean sexy as well as temperature hot. So, really
What a
quick,
funny joke.
I want you guys to know what this show's about. Cooking with Dave is not really a cooking show. Because if you've ever been to my house while we're making a meal, you know that cooking is not just about food. Cooking is about community, it's always about music, it's about taking care of ourselves, and it's about a social exchange of ideas. So, this show, we're going to have music every time, we're going to have a topic of discussion, we're going to have special guests, big words with Brett, and each time we're going to visit a local business or entrepreneur, because you know what, I believe in this community, I want to support them. Voice on the Coast, check it out on Facebook, she's on the board. And we want to encourage what's going on here, and we want the right songs to play too. So in a moment, we're going to go over there, and we're going to put the eggs in. Angie, show them beautiful hollandaise, and we're going to fade out on that and be back with you in just a moment.
Isn't that lovely and
This is going to start playing in order. We'll figure that out next time.
You should just let it do what it's.
Well, if it's playing a song that's already played, that's the intro song. It's like it's on shuffle, but it's not supposed to shuffle. It's just supposed to play through it.
I don't know if you wanted me to stop, but I'm still recording.
Are you kidding me? You know what? So this is the reality of this. Is Brett drives me crazy sometimes, and vice versa. But that's what we need in life. We need the yin and the yang.
The yin and the yang?
Asians always correcting white people. Eh? What's up with that? So
Because we're always right.
So this one's for Angie because she chose it. So teachers, you can do it. We got beautiful holiday
I
songs.
have to go.
Where are you going?
I'm going to an ultrasound.
She has to go to an ultrasound. You know what? That's a really good excuse. So, check that out. Come on over, Brett. You know what? It might be better without her. Who knows? So,
Hey!
we got this. Bring in. We're dancing with the holiday stuff. It's like, oh, look at that. See? So, these are ready. Nice and crispy. Not quite. But what we're going to do is we're going to get the cheese on them. One. We're making a dozen, people. Don't be afraid of the oven. It won't hurt you. Unless if you touch it. Like. Okay? So we're going to let that melt a bit. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I'll teach you how to count by twos if you come to my classroom. So, lots of cheese. Great. Cheese for me? Prep. Then, I've never done this before. I'm terrified. Boiling water, not too boiling. Okay? Gentle. Now, we're going to boil these a little bit hard so that when people bite into them, they don't get yolk all over their faces. So, you got to put it in gentle.
Yolk on your face.
The yolk's on you. Come here, babe. Come here. Come here. Come here. She's going for an ultrasound to see how our baby's doing. And this is going to happen any day, folks. And then we'll have a third member of Cooking with Dave and Music and Angie. Special guest, baby. So, have fun. Love you. Get back. So, look at this. Show the coagulation, Brett. Get in here. Coagulation. Look at this. They're coagulating. See? Look at that. See? Coagulation. So, we can get lots in there, okay? Or we drop it. It happens. We're not professionals here. We're just pretending. I just play one on the internet. That is the funniest cultural reference. She just said, I'm not going to compromise my Christianity. Like, this is Destiny's Child, people. Maybe she never did. But, I don't know. I always think it's funny when religion and mainstream media, that's a future topic for episodes. So, thank you to Nick Smith, teacher on the Sunshine Coast, for giving me the idea of making pho on a future episode. Liam Rainey wanted a pho restaurant in town. King Gang in Seashell, hashtag King Gang Vietnamese food, love it. But it's so far away, and we want to make pho at home, okay?
Dave, would you say it was pho good?
The pho is awesome, but my favorites are the roll dips and the butter-flavored chicken wings. Oh my god! The flavor's butter. So, Norman just walked by, reminding me that he wanted to share something with you guys today. So, we're going to take care of the rest of these eggs. Get in here, show the coagulation, and we're going to go see what Norman wants to tell us today, okay? Cheers. This is a special part of the show where we like to see what Norman has to say to us today. Norman, would like to let you guys know that the next song on our playlist is When Doves Cry by Prince, just because that's how I feel inside these days a bit. Oh, you gonna lay down? So, today, bring it in here, because you need to identify with this. Norman says today, hold the line. Folks, keep up the good work. It's lonely out there, but we need to do it. So, Norman says, hold the line! Hold the line! He's going back to bed, but don't you do it. Back to the kitchen. We're so cold. Okay, back. You have to dance to Prince. So, bring it in here. So we left this on simmer on the double boiler, which makes it thicken up. We want the hollandaise a bit thick today because we're putting it on a to-go sandwich, okay? Now, bring it in here. Look at the coagulation magic, okay? Let's get one out. Oh, snap. Bam. Nice and firm.
How
okay?
firm, Dave?
Well, we're going right there. It's like rare, okay? This is what I would serve at home because when you cut into it, it's going to run. We'll show you that. We're going to show you the home version right now, and then we're going to show you the to-go version, okay? So let's go over to our prep table. So, what we're going to do here, what we got, which is really exciting. Oh, so, home presentation. Melted cheese, okay? Avocado, boom. On a future episode, we'll talk about prep skills, okay? Norman, I love you, but no dog in the kitchen. All right, so, bam. So, we don't need tons, because avocados are fat. It's a yummy, delicious, good fat, but you don't want to go crazy, okay? So, there's the rest. Avocado, cheese, then, look at that. Oh, Prince likes it. Prince likes it. Now, get some air in there. Oh, money shot. Money shot. So we're just going to do a one egg one right now. See, Brett, here, I'm putting this in Brett's mouth. And, oh yeah.
That's good.
Oh yeah. And of course, smoked paprika. And pretty much, you serve that with your favorite sides. I don't know what else to say. And take it to the next level. Folks, this is what you want. Oh, see that? It's not going everywhere. but it's got that runniness to it. So now the plan is for it to go. We won't use as much sauce. Bam. Oh, okay. Oh. Pants, sing me in. Oh. 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 Oh, you want one?
Of course I want one.
Oh, I'm gonna make Brett one of these. We're gonna pack them up. We're gonna head to the Picket line, and then we're gonna finish things off with another cup of coffee at More Cafe. Love you guys. See you on the Picket line. So, I'm wearing this pink shirt to recognize Anti-Bullying Day. And I feel like the teachers are being bullied by Fassbender and the Liberal government. It's like you're on the playground and Fassbender rolls up with a giant cooler full of food. It's that new cooler, the coolest, where it's got like a blender on the top and a USB port. And he opens up and it's full of food. This little guy walks up with like a bag of carrot sticks. They're kind of old. And he turns to Fassbender and says, "Hey, do you think I could have a bit of your lunch?" Fassbender goes, "Don't be so greedy. It's just not in my budget, okay?" And then he proceeds to open up his cooler and share with his friends. He's blending margaritas. He's listening to music. And the kid's over there eating his like gross carrots. And Fassbender says the kid's being greedy. That's being a bully, okay? So this serious moment, it's hard to dance with the devil on your back, so shake him off. You know, we need to shake off this government. We need to release the stress of what they're doing to us. And one of the ways to do that is to take care of yourself and to eat good food. My approach to this show is being gourmet every day. Gourmet doesn't have to be fancy. Gourmet is about quality of life, okay? Bring this in. We're gonna finish these off. We're gonna throw tops on them, a little bit of sauce. We're gonna take these to some people, and we're gonna enjoy them. Bring it in. The reason why I want to do this show is, if anyone knows me, I'm a passionate person. And I want to share that passion and love for the world and for people with other people. Because to be gourmet just means to cherish the moments. It's not about quality, it's about perspective, okay? We did a basic breakfast, but we put love and care and concern into it. And we're going to share it with people with love and care and concern. And that's what it means to be gourmet. Not just in your food, in your personality, in the way you walk around this world, in the way that you interact with others. So, we're going to cap these off. We're going to rush down to the Picket line, see some people. And you guys, in all seriousness, if you like this, support it, share it with other people. I just hope that today I made you smile. And it's not over yet. So, we'll see you soon. So, we're on our way to the Picket line. I'll have a quick chat with you about how this show could help me help you. Help me help you drive. Stop sign. So, if you want your local business, or maybe you're starting a business, and you think that this is fun and enjoyable, and people in the Sunshine Coast are enjoying it, contact me. Personal message me and say, "Hey, I'd like to be on the show. I'd like you to come to my business." Maybe you're a restaurant and you got some food and you want some food on the show. Just get in touch. I love the Sunshine Coast and I want to support it. I want to support fabulous restaurants like Bull. I want to support fabulous organizations like Voice on the Coast to support entrepreneurs. We got new canning businesses, Le Petit Souris chocolate, unbelievable. We have so much resources here on the coast that we should be letting everyone know about them, and we should be enjoying them, okay? So we don't need to leave the coast to get good food, good culture, good gourmet lifestyle, all right? So, hashtag Sunshine Coast Living. We'll see you on the Picket line. Cheers. This is the moment. This is actually happening. Oh, no littering. All right, folks. Grab one, a little bit of smoked paprika on there. When you squeeze it, you might get a little bit of fresh egg yolk. Let me get you one, Chris.
Lovely, thank
Boom,
you, Dave.
sir. So, here we are, the real people on the line, taking their time, giving up their salaries for your kids. Really, we don't want more money. We want better conditions for public education. All right, so doing our part with some food. Thank you very much for your support. And we're gonna head on to Elphinstone. Right now, follow me for a moment. Just want to point out that we're here at the school that I teach at, the Sunshine Coast Alternative School. However, you wouldn't know that because there's no sign. Let's talk about that as a community. I'd love a sign for this building. We'll see you in a few minutes at our next location. Cheers. All right, here we are. Next stop. All right, folks.
Thank you.
Take one.
Very much.
So, this is the real deal. These are the real people, members of the Sunshine Coast. Thank you. This is actually happening, people. There's real people on the line, real lives, and real hunger. Cheers. We got 2 left. I'm gonna drop this off, but I'm gonna make her work for it. Can you introduce yourself?
Astrid Visor?
No, the full. Come on.
No, it's too much
No,
information.
you need to. You don't get
Astrid
some.
Matilda Louise Visor?
There we go. Are you a parent?
Yes.
Are you a teacher?
Yes.
What comes first?
Parent?
So, are you upset that teachers aren't going to be there on Tuesday for your kids?
Yes.
Yes, but you understand what they're fighting for.
I
right?
want smaller classes for sure.
And we call that in lingo classroom size and,
Composition?
which means the size and the type of kids in the class. You know what? Thank you for taking a stand. Keep up the
Thank
good
you.
work, and here's some food.
Thank you.
All right. And we're going to conclude with that and go grab a coffee after all this hard work at Moore Cafe. Last stop of the show at Moore Cafe and Bake Shop in Lower Gibsons. I came in here randomly the other day. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Come on in real quick. Let's get a look at the place and we'll wrap this all up. It's gorgeous in here. And you know what? Don't put your hands across glass, children. This is the sneeze guard. Come on in, get a look. So, it's just you come in, see, I need this. I play hard, but I need to relax hard. So this is where you can come when you just need to chill out. I think once the baby's born, this is going to be Angie's new office. Love this. Just get a look through this window. Look at this beauty, eh? I love it here. And guess what we found? Guess who we found? This is Leslie, co-owner and founder of Moore. It is always a pleasure being in your establishment, sir.
I appreciate your business.
And look what he's eating. Well, I'm assuming he's going to eat it. It was our last one. It was meant to be. So, come on over here. So, here we are, and it's that time. Folks, it's the end of the show. I just want you to know, this has been a pleasure. I want you to know that the reason why I'm doing this is because my brain is hardwired at this time of year, every year, to go into creation mode, to create something new, to start the year off with the kids. And since I'm not in the classroom, I've got to let out that energy somewhere. So, what better way than starting a rogue cooking, culture, music, and community-based webisode? I think that's a good answer to all of our problems. So, tune in next time, where we will be learning to make high-quality coffee in the maternity ward. Yes, I said that. In the maternity ward, folks. There will be a baby on the show. Oh yes, there will be a baby. Want to get comfortable? I'm going to have one more cup of coffee. They let me bring my own cup. I love it here. And until next time, remember, consistency is important. Have a great day.